Arsenal won, Burnley nil. It was the 19th place already relegated team we faced, but we still made it hard work at home. Our last home game of the season, and it was a tough watch again. But we got the 3 points. Wow, Waka, welcome back to the channel. Another match reaction. We've been away for at least a week because Arsenal had to wait up until today to finally play another match. And it was so weird, man, because the lineup, it was like, oh man, finally we have Eze and Odegaard in the midfield with Rice as the six. It's unfortunate for MLS, but we want to see this midfield partnership with Eze and Odegaard. Try to see maybe they can create more chances. You had Saka on the right with Trossard on the left. And a big surprise, it was Havertz in the striker position and not Jokeres, who's been on form the last couple of weeks. But hey, we had to wait and see what would happen. The play, it was fluid at points, but it was just lacking that final ball, just like we've seen a lot of times. Because Havertz was on the wing a lot, and there was not really someone in the striker position. Fury was trying to be in the striker position, but wasn't always available for a pass. As in, Odegaard had a couple of moments between them, but not really a killer pass towards the danger areas. And yeah, we didn't create an abundance of chances. It was just a lot of passing sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards. And I gotta say, I was really annoyed at points, man, because like, why aren't you guys just playing that ball into the striker position, or just make the more risky passes so we can create something? There were moments where like Odegaard tried to play someone else in when Eze was on the edge of the area, or Mosquera was doing something. I was like, why are you doing that and not just playing the ball inside to another player? It was just crazy, man. And we had Trossard hitting the post. That was our first real sign of danger. A great individual moment from Trossard, and he hits it against the post. There was some intricate plays between Trossard and Calafiori at points, but unfortunately, nothing really happened from it. Yet Eze hitting a volley off the crossbar, a header against the defender, and we got the corner in the 36th minute. And by the 37th minute, it was Havertz who heads it home. We go 1-0 up because of a set piece. Obviously, all our rivals are going to be furious again. They're going to be crying because, oh, Arsenal scores a set piece. Because we can't score set pieces just like Arsenal do. But yes, 1-0 up, Harvard scores. So Ateta is vindicated by starting him. And other than that, first half wasn't too incredible. There were a couple of counter possibilities from Burnley, but nothing too dangerous. A lot of shots over and wide from them. So we go into halftime, 1-0 up. I was kind of hoping for a better second half, but we didn't really come out of the starting blocks firing. It was still a lot of passing, sideways, backwards. There were moments where we got the ball from Burnley, and then the first thing was passing it backwards or sideways instead of just turning around, playing it forwards. There were a couple of real great moments that could have happened, but they chose to pass the ball backwards. It was just really, really annoying to watch that match. And then at some point, you could just see that Arsenal was losing the grip on the match. The nerves were starting to come on. Burnley was more on the ball, started to do some things, and Havertz made the dumbest tackle ever, man. We lost the ball. Havertz tried to stop them from countering. I don't know why he did it. And he tackled the guy from behind, just above his, I think above his Achilles, just the back of his leg. And for me, with the way he came in and not nowhere near the ball, I would have given him a red card. The ref gives him a yellow. It goes to VAR, and for the life of me, I don't know what they saw that I didn't, because I was sure he was gonna get sent off. The referee says VAR doesn't want to overturn his yellow card, and I was like, "Poor, we caught life with that one." The haters will say that we caught life against West Ham, even though they can't come up with a goal that's been allowed after someone was grabbing the goalie for an extended period. But hey, Man U scored a goal from handball. Bernardo Silva didn't get a red card against Brentford, didn't get a penalty against him when they played Everton. So hey, everybody gets away with things. We got away with this. The Araya thing wasn't us getting away with something, but Harvard definitely got away with this. And even then, it took Ateta a couple of minutes before he took Harvard's off, even though he had been inefficient already, and that card that he should have gotten should have meant that Ateta had to speed up that substitute. But it happened later on. Nothing really changed because Arsenal was just nervous. They were just defensive. Man, with Gyökeres coming on, there were a couple of moments where he was just fighting with three defenders on his own or two defenders. He had the ball on the ground, but I tried to drive, but there was nobody around him from the Arsenal squad to pass a one or make a 1-2 or just pass the ball to. It was just fighting at the end, trying to survive, and we got it done. Another clean sheet, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Samina Mina Waka Waka Harvard scores again. All of that, but it wasn't pretty. But for now, it's just business. At the business end of the season, let's just see what Man City does tomorrow against Bournemouth. Hopefully, they draw or lose so we can be champions already ahead of the last game. But that's not up to us. All we can do is win. Did that. Now we have to wait if we have to win again against Crystal Palace or if we just play our reserve squad and just enjoy the last match and then celebrate our Premier League title. But that's it for the match reaction. If Man City doesn't win tomorrow, I will definitely record another match reaction, celebrating and also laughing at Man City. But for now, that's the match reaction. See you guys on the next one. Peace.